Hello everyone, welcome to my channel English with Evelyn. And in today's video, we're going to learn some very beautiful, unique, rarely heard and used words. Now, these words are still in use, but not as much as the common words that we hear. And some of these are unique words because they are a word for something that we did not even know that, there's a word for this thing as well or for this phenomenon as well. So, the important thing here is that whether we use these words or not, we should at least know these words. Okay, so whenever we, come across these words, we are at least able to, recall and remember, and perhaps, gradually we'll use them some way or the other. This is how we keep the vocabulary alive. This is how we save the words from becoming obsolete. Okay, so as teachers and learners of this language, it's good to know these words, and it will be even better if you're able to use them sometime. So the first word for today is lanyap. Lanyap is a word which means a tip, okay, or a monetary gift or something like a gratuity, something that is given in return for a service apart from the decided upon wages. Okay. Now, it is customary to give lanyap to cab drivers, waiters, delivery men, etc. in the USA. This is how it is used. The word is lanyap. This word is velikor. Now, velikor means the emotion or the feeling that you get, not everyone, but some people who love books. You know, the the bookstore just draws them, it attracts them. Okay, so that appealing mystique of an old bookshop, that is velikor, and it is used in the following situation or in the following way. There is a reason why I have hundreds of books in my personal library. Just walking past a bookstore fills me with a sense of velikor, and I walk into the store and buy books. So there are a lot of impulsive book buyers amongst us, and probably before this we did not know the reason for this, that the moment we see a bookstore, if you're not able to resist buying a book, walking into the bookstore and buying a book. And that feeling is velikor. Nice word. So another beautiful word, this word is petrichor. Now what is this? This is the name for the smell that the air and the ground take, the smell that we get after the first showers of rain. Okay, so that the word for that smell is petrichor. I don't love the rains as much as I love the petrichor that follows the first showers after a dry spell. The word is petrichor. Serendipity. See the pronunciation, serendipity. And it means a happy coincidence. Now, it is used in the following situation. I walked into the restaurant as if by a stroke of serendipity, I ran into my long lost friend. Something pleasant that happens which was not planned, and it just happened as a stroke of good luck. That is serendipity, a happy coincidence, a lucky coincidence. Serendipity. Panacea. So, panacea is something that can heal or cure anything. It's like a solution to all problems. And it is used in the following way. Punishments may help a little, but they are most certainly not the panacea for all behavioral issues among children. Sometimes what happens is we feel that this is one thing, and when we do this, it's going to solve all our problems. But that we think is the panacea of all our problems. Okay, sometimes we feel that, oh, keeping an account of the money that we spend, that could be the panacea of all my financial problems. Or if I'm not able to manage my time, then probably setting alarms and putting a lot of reminders, that would be the panacea of all my troubles related to time management. So panacea is something that you feel will be like a solution to all your worries. Okay. Then diaphanous. Diaphanous means something which is very light, translucent, almost transparent, very delicate. So, how it is used? The bride chose to wear a flowing diaphanous gown with gloves that matched. Diaphanous, describing a fabric. Okay. Then felicity. Felicity means happiness or bliss, pure bliss or happiness. The bride prayed for marital felicity as she walked down the aisle. Aisle is the place, between the two rows of benches in a church, or anywhere in the flight also, in the airplanes also, in the trains also, where there are benches or a row of chairs on either side, and there is a passage which is left for going up and down. That is called an aisle. AISLE is aisle. Okay. So the bride prayed for marital felicity, so that her marriage is happy and blissful as she walked down the aisle. The next word is phosphenes. Now, what are phosphenes? It's it's these, the funny moving things that you see, after you rub your eyes. Those colorful little things that spring before your eyes. These are, there is a name for it, and these are called phosphenes. So the child kept rubbing his eyes and enjoyed the phosphenes as if they were a television show. So they are phosphenes. Akimbo. What is akimbo? Akimbo is, I'll tell you, it is a pose that you see, Superman standing, Superman standing with both his hands, on his waist, with the elbows jutting out. That is called akimbo. So the child stood akimbo. Akimbo is a position of power or attack. Okay. So when you're prepared to face something, so the child stood akimbo, prepared to face the scary dog blocking his way, standing akimbo. Now let's see what you can do that way. That is stand akimbo. The next word is elixir. Elixir means a magical or a medicinal potion, a medicine. Okay, it's something which is used, in the fairy tales, where the dwarf would drop some drops of nectar, which was the elixir, okay, into the princess or the prince's mouth or face or eyes, something like that. That is the elixir. Elixir, it can be used in this way, that water is the elixir of life. The next word is mellifluous. Mellifluous is derived from the word melodious, melody, and it means sweet sounding. So it's used in this way, it's used for music. Mellifluous tunes flowed out from his flute. Mellifluous. Please also note the pronunciation that I'm giving in bracket with the word. Sibilance. Sibilance. Now, sibilance is also a very funny word. The meaning is very funny, and it is like alliteration. Okay, but then it is only related to one sound. So the distinctive hiss-like sound made by the letter S, it is called sibilance. So there is an example of sibilance in the sentence, so sad was Sissy, she slept on a tear-soaked pillow. So the hiss-like sound that is formed by the letter S, it is called sibilance. Loquacious. Loquacious. Loquacious means talkative. The loquacious sisters stayed up all night and talked their heads off. Now, to talk one's head off means, to talk continuously and in a loud voice. So they talked their heads off, the loquacious sisters. So this is all for today, and hope the video has provided you a well-deserved dose of infotainment. And before we conclude, infotainment is a portmanteau word. Portmanteau is a word which blends the sounds and letters and also the meanings of two words, For example, advertorial. Advertorial is a combination of advertisement and editorial. This means an advertisement that takes the form of a written editorial. Another word is anklet. Anklet is a combination of two words, ankle and bracelet. So a jewelry designed to wrap around the ankle, that is an anklet. Biopic. It's a combination of biography and picture. So a biographical film is called a biopic. And if you want, we can do a mind-blowing quiz on portmanteau words. And it's going to be very interesting. It'll take some time for me to create a quiz on this with good, nice pictures and all. But if you would like that, please do let me know. And till then, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.